Wait, my microphone is cut. Hello everyone, hello and welcome to the stream of tonight, to the fourth round of the TSR Summer Spring Championship. A bit late for a Spring Championship, guys, by the way. I'm going to do a little test because I don't think my chat is working. Wait. The chat is working. Okay. So tonight we are on the Paul Ricard racetrack, also known as the Castellet racetrack. I do know well because that is where I pretty much learned to drive. So, well, I learned on the short layout before renovation like 20 years ago, but still, I don't know this racetrack. But first, before starting, let's look at what are the... There is something not working right now. Okay, that's working now. Yeah. Let's look at what are the rankings. So after last week, Alexis Degani, is just running away with the championship right now. But behind him, David Dour and Yuval Sharon are tied in point at 190. Ralph Arella behind, quite a bit behind at 151. And then with Emily Chancho, Xander Wiesing, Bruno Danke, pretty much close together between 110 and 130. And then Alan Axon, Eduardo Daroca, Matt Belling, and Patrick Den are also close together in terms of point. And then the people after that didn't join all the race, so their championship is pretty much in the bin. In the amateur championship, Mike Landret is only 30 points ahead of Jonas Noffel. So there is still a possibility for a fight for the win, but there is a big possibility for a fight for second and third place, with Richard Vinima being not far behind in point from Jonas Noffel. And behind that then it's Lorenzo Franceschini, Linus Weiss, Jaden Labro, Gabriele Soirov, Per Stephenson, Ranjiv Khalsi. There are a lot of people who are not far together in point, so the ranking may change yet. Well, it will change surely, depending on who finishes first and who is joining tonight. So, without any further ado, we are also on the racetrack. You can see up there Paul Ricard for 75 minutes. The weather is always sunny in the south of France. And the race starts at l'apéro. Don't know what that is? You're not French. Anyway, here we are. Following the beautiful Aston Martin of... Oh, who am I following? Who are we following, guys? Oh. We are following someone with no name. Oh, that's quite crazy. If I try to get the driver start, I don't get any name. Ah, because I didn't select someone, it was following someone random. What's the blue Aston Martin though? So was Aston Martin Puppy 9. That was Ralph Arella we are following, okay. That is good to know. So the first thing we are gonna do, as we usually do, is we are going to do a lap of the racetrack all together aboard the car of someone. So why not go with Ralph, since we are there? Is at the beginning of the track? No, he's right at the end. So we're starting the lap of the racetrack with Ralph Arella on board. So the track starts by a long, quite a long straight all the way to the S de la Verrerie. Right there, this S has a lot of different configurations. We are on a tighter one, the tightest one. We have to slow down quite a bit for it. And you have a little bit of a fake straight line onto the virage de l'hôtel. Yeah, virage de l'hôtel, then the virage du camp. Well, virage de l'hôtel is finished now. Virage du camp, which is one of the slowest curves of the track. I think it is the slowest curve of the track. And then we go on the center bomb curve all the way to the Mistral straight. You have to really not mess up the exit from center bomb, because the Mistral Straight is more than 1 kilometer long. So you want to nail the entry to get the best time at the exit. So you can see right now he's improving from his last time. After the Mistral Strait, we have the infamous Courbe des Cygnes. Infamous for people who live there, because before there was no little mound behind. You see the little mountain, the little hill we can see over there? It did not exist back in the day. It was made, it's artificial. We are now in the double right of Bossé. Second part of the right, late apex. Lot of late apex corner on this track. In Bendor, right there, also you follow and you try to go later than that, mate. And the Garlaban is a full sand right corner. And the tower left corner, the virage de la Tour. And the bridge right corner, le virage du pont, called like that because it's just above the bridge that leads to the pit. There is a tunnel underneath that leads you to the pit stop area, to the, how do you call it again, the paddocks. Yeah, so as I was saying, a fun thing to do is that at the end of the Mistral Strait, you can go there actually. You can see on the right there, wait, where are we? We are not on the Mistral Strait, we are on the Mistral Strait, but not at the end. I wish we... Yeah, there. You see the end of the Mistral Strait and this big corner, les Cygnes. We are right here. Oh, what did it change? What did it change? Oh, it didn't change, okay. The little mound here was made because it is mainly used, well, it is used a lot as a racing bike racetrack. A lot of bike racing there, for the Ball d'Or as example. And as it turns out, bikes used to fly from the strait, that's the car I wanted, all the way into the forest, and people, you would have bikes and people land in the forest when their brake failed. When they redid the racetrack, they decided to improve the racetrack by making this part of the track less dangerous. So this little mound is there to catch the bike and the people who otherwise straight to the forest. It's quite weird, I know, but yeah, still. I will surely be drinking a lot tonight because the heat wave is still there. Not that hot right now, but still quite hot, so I'd rather try to keep myself warm. I am right now doing the stream by 31 degrees Celsius in my bedroom. And the PC heating right now is not helping. But the PC cooling itself is heating my bedroom. So who do we have tonight? We have Francesco Casali in first place. So that is quite an Wait. Who the fuck is Francesco Cavazali? Is someone who never joined the race. That is his first race tonight. Yes, David Dour just behind. And the championship leader is not there tonight. Oh. Well, not there yet. He has 10 minutes to join, but right now, someone who never joined one race in an Aston Martin 2, an Italian 2, is in first position, Francesco Casani. The 157.3, which is a good time on this, quite an amazing time actually on this racetrack. And he's doing an outlap right now, so he's not going to beat his time. But only 0.08 seconds behind him, we have David Dour, who is right now beating his time, but oh yes, he is beating his time by quite a big margin now. He doesn't mess up this double right corner. The Bossé, of course, is in the Bossé, yes. I think he was in the Bossé, right? Yeah, but because I know he's in Garlaban. Okay, I recognize this one. And there's tower. Ah, that's a pole. That's a pole we're seeing right now. Got the best second sector. Purple second sector. Ah, a bit of bad exit, but still He gets pole with a 157.088. He's nearly getting into the 56. What is Francesco saying? Francesco is saying, I don't like that. Duval is not beating his time. Ralph, he is beating his time. Oh. We do not have a big gap between the first 5 cars. That's happened, but I'm a bit worried that Alexis Degani is not there tonight. Because if he misses tonight, that gives the championship a new fuck, I forgot the word. I got my brain is fucked up. Well, a new life actually. Let's say a new life because it works. Yeah, if Alexis Degani is not there tonight, he will not score any point, which means he's still going to be first in championship because that will be his rope race. But that will make the gap a little bit smaller. Very nice scene by David Dour there. Pass first sector for Casali right now. We have 3 Francesco right now tonight. Francesco Casali, Francesco Carella, and Francesco Pirelli. It is the Casali actually, not Casali, because there's only one L. Yeah, he's not beginning his time right now. It's only second lap. Oh, he's going a bit wide. He may be trying a bit too hard. Patrick Den and Ralph Varela. Ooh, Patrick doing very well right now. Look at him go in the third sector. Michael, thank you. 0.4 seconds faster. Ooh, make him P2. P2 or 3. Oh, that was amazing. Ah, sadly bad exit, but no exit, but still P2 I think is going to get. Yes, Patrick Den just took position 2 in the championship with a 157.2 on the grid. That's quite good. What is the first silver driver? I wish I had a good way of seeing who's... That's Mike Landret right there. 158.0, so not a big gap between 1 second exactly actually between Mike Landret and David Dour. So between the P1 from the gold people, from the P1 to for the silver people, there's 1 second. Mike Landret doing very well with this qualification right now. If he qualifies in this position, he will start first of the silver driver, which means he may actually get a bit more ahead in the championship point. He's back in the pit. Patrick De... Oh, Xander just took P2 too. I didn't see. Xander doing very well. Oh, that's very close. Look at the gap between people. I mean, the gap between Xander Huizing and Patrick Den is 0.02 seconds. That's a close gap. Gonna see some good fight there. David Dour is just 0.09 seconds ahead. These gaps are just insanely small when you think about it. That's a nearly 2-minute racetrack. And to be 0.09 seconds ahead on a 2-minute racetrack, 0.04 seconds, know that Francesco Casali decided to put the pedal to the metal. So the first 4 drivers are less than 0.1 second apart. For people who don't realize, the first 5 drivers, oh no! Yuval Sharon just destroyed everyone with 156.79. I was not expecting that. Well, so from P2 to P6, because one driver just jumped ahead. From P2 to P6, there is a... Oh, wait, no, stop messing up my speech, people. I'm making even better time. Yeah, but what I wanted to say is 0.1 second, remember, people. Your human reflex are around between 0.1 to 0.3 seconds. So it's faster than your human reflex. Their gap is literally the time it takes you to blink. Oh. The gap between this car is quite insanely low. But I think I'm actually right at the blink time. Yeah, that's it. 100 milliseconds is the time of a blink. Which means well, P3 to P5 are less than a blink apart, and P1 and P2 are half a blink apart. We see some people going, yes. David Do right now is going a bit faster. He's losing time, but he went a bit faster at the beginning. Maybe they are getting faster because the track is getting in better condition as we go onward with the qualification. A bit of a mess up for David there. But Francesco, Xander and Yuval are just ahead by... I mean... Yeah, they're one blink apart, the three of them. P1 to P3 is one blink apart. And I think David and Patrick also have the capacity to be joining them, but are not getting great lap right now. They have 2 minutes, so 1 or 2 more laps to go. Patrick right now is doing great. Going to jump on board with Patrick. He's on the ligne droite du Mistral, the Mistral Straight. Happily, since I told you, yeah, I know this track by heart and I lived there. So why do I know this track and why did I learn to drive around this track? For those who don't know, my father was a professional, a bike racer, and after that a bike racing team manager. And he was doing endurance bike racing. And on this racetrack, the Ball d'Or has been held a lot of time. And it's one of the legendary endurance bike race. So my dad used to bring me with him on the racetrack. So I know it. I actually walked around this racetrack. I did the entire round for real. And I drove on it, of course. During a test day. Sadly he lost a bit of time at the end, but he did a better time by only 0.019 seconds. And he's not trying anymore, so the position is final for him. Yuval Sharon still trying to. David Dour is on the Mistral Straight. You can see on the left there, on the top left, we have the camera there. You could see the way you can cut the track in half, which is the one I drove on. I drove on half track, not the full track. And there was not as many layout when I drove. They renovated the track in the early 2000s. They made it one of the apparently safest track in the world. And I drove on it before that. And my dad actually drove on this track when the track was still made with gravel. It was a dirt track, not a tarmac track. So that was a long time ago. In the early 70s, I think, or late 60s, I don't remember. Not doing bad, Yuval, but on senior right now. Ooh, the entry to scene was a bit move, a bit shaky. Thank you, guys. A lot of cars stopping. I want to see someone is still on the senior straight. I want to just try to get their speedometer. No, everyone stopped. No, everyone is stopped. So that is the last. Only Sharon is still on track, but he's still trying to get faster. But come on, mate. He can get. The thing is, he has to gain only one. Oh no, he lost at the end. He had to gain only 0.05 seconds to get in front of Xander. But no, you're starting online too, Yuval. I'm sorry. For the starting block tonight, we have Francesco Casal. There's still no. Oh fuck. Which was the? So we have Francesco Casali in pole position. In second place, we have Xander Huizing renewing with the podium right now, well, for qualification. In third place, we have Yuval Sharon. In fourth place, David Dour. In fifth place, Patrick Den. Alfarella is in 6, Eduardo Daroca is in 7, Emanuele Chancho in 8, Malt Belling in 9. In 10, we have Jan Paskin, winner, who I think is now the first. No, he's not an amateur driver, sorry. So the first amateur driver is Mike Landret. Oh, wait a minute. It is Mike Landret, the first amateur driver. Will start in P11. And Axon behind him, P12. Richard Vinima in P13. P14 is Simon Steele. Lorenzo Franceschi in 15. Francesco Carella in 16. Ivan Cook in 17. Gabriele Solareff in 18. Anthony Smith in 19. Josh Dick Castle in 20. In 21 we have Per Tufeson. Francesco Perelli in 22. And then the people behind that didn't join the race tonight, or I missed them, I don't know. People will see who is on the racetrack and who is not. Oh, we went back to the track. I see Yuval go on the track and go back to the pit. Oh, that's a weird audience, and there are a lot of twins there. I mean, we have two twins on the right, we have two girl twins on the middle. The 2D sprite, best promotion of streamproof.org. Okay, you are going to fuck off, Mr. Central Alternation. I can't ban you. Why can't I ban you? Yes, I can ban you. So the race will be starting soon. I am going to close that. Also, this is very inaccurate representation of this track. You can hear birds, but you can't hear the cicadas. There's a lot of cicadas in the south of France, and you should be able to hear them instead of birds. Anyway. It was very shaky cam. We are right now looking at Xander Huizing, the Dutch driver, one of the TSR people. They are right now going all along Carlaban, I think. Yeah. Carlaban. They're going left on Tours. And right on Pont, or bridge as you want to call it. And they're gone. Oh, very good start by the lead there, and Xander. We have Yuval Sharon in difficulty right on the right in his Mustang. He's stuck between Dur and Xander. Okay, no big drama at the beginning, I think. Oop. We saw a jumping Beamer there. So everyone is there, nobody crashed. At the front, we have thank you helicopter to give me the shittiest view possible. Okay, they are already at Caen. Next is Saint-Baume, and after Saint-Baume, we are on the long straight. The long straight, we see a big train of car trying to break the slipstream. Someone overtaking in the back. I wonder what speed they reach on this long straight. I want to see actually. So we're willing to check. Okay, didn't tell me. Francesco and Xander. Xander in the lead. Oh, he got Francesco on the straight. Oh! I didn't look at that actually. Oh, big spin by Francesco Casali. Oh my god! He had at pole position, he was just to wait. Oh! And we have... I think it was... I don't know who it was crashed into him, but he didn't have any damage, but even Cook actually cooked him. Spin insane. You see, is a hard corner without downforce. And if he was in the dirt air of the car in front, it's possible he got a bit of downforce removed from his car and that sent him into a spin. I hope he didn't get much damage from his... Now he's going to the pit, so he has a lot of damage. He's going to the pit. Happily, he spun right... Oh, he got in the incident right at the end. Even Cook is not caring at all, though he's... Yeah, just push this car out of the way and I know I'm going. He's trying to overtake, but that's not working right now. He shot Vinima and Malt and Emmanuel Chancho. Yeah. We're fighting. Emmanuel Chancho just got in front of Ricard. I still want to see the speed they reach. We have the speed there. At 230, 40, 250, 260. The top speed is not the forte of these cars. 270. At 273. Some car will be faster than the others, but 275 at least. Don't force, nobody is going as fast on the straight. Oh, a very fighty Simon Steele right now in the Lexus with following. Francesco Carella was fighting him. He took a better than there, but he jumped a bit on the curb. Made him slower, and Pertu Fesson is now catching up. As the battle of the Lexuses. Battle of Japan. At the front, Xander Weising and David Du are... but Xander Weising is a bit running away. He's 2 seconds away. Let me give you the gaps. So the interval, sorry. You can see the interval between drivers. When more interesting for you to see. Yuval Sharon in 4th after a bad start for him. He was stuck behind. And I think he had to avoid Francesco spinning. And of course talking Francesco Casali. Casali out of the track right now. At a 75-minute race, we still have 1 hour and 10 to go, so he has time to catch up a bit, but it's a first challenge with exactly 1 lap behind. That will be hard. Well, last to first, I don't think he can do it, but I'm pretty sure if he is that fast as he was in qualification, he may be able to join the P10 for the end of the race. By starting 1 minute. He's already 1 minute 35 behind. He's already catching up. His gap with with Pierre Tefezon is 1 minute 32. Yeah, he's catching at a speed you won't believe. Right now, Thunder Rising took a while to switch camera. In the lead, only 1 second ahead though. And behind that, Patrick Den 1 second 5 ahead. Yuval Sharon 0.6 seconds behind. We have Malte Belling quite close too. And Lorenzo Franceschini, the Mercedes guy, is attacking Alexis Degali. Alexis Degali joined the race when I was not watching. He didn't qualify, he was a bit late. And he joined the race when I was not watching. So he's doing a last to first challenge too. I didn't even see his name. In 12th position, and I know he started last because he did not qualify, so I think his real life is taking premise on the race. I know we can see that was Saint Bomb. He's in the slipstream of Alan Axon, which is not enough because the Lexus is a beast in the straight. So it's not enough to give him a toe to overtake, but it's enough to make him stay behind. Or taking the curve very wide, trying to get the best of the racetrack. Look at the speed difference on exit. He had to slow down, and no! On the inside, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Alan Axon has been overtaken. Alan Axon, we know him, he's a good driver, but he's no match for the missile that is Alexis. Xander Rising getting caught up by the people behind him. David Du, Patrick Den, Yuval Sharon are catching up on Xander Rising. I promise to be a very movemented race in the front with actually 4 different cars. We have Ferrari, Aston Martin, Porsche and Ford. That is amazing. I will keep updated on the remontada of Alexis Degali though, because as far as I can see, he gained half a second on Jan Paskin in 2 curves. So the speed difference, yeah. Alexis Degali actually does not have the fastest lap of the track, on the race. But he's not far and he's in the middle of traffic. Meanwhile, Francesco Casali is only 1 minute 20. He caught up 30 seconds from the guy in front, but he's still quite far away. You can see David Du and Xander Rising right now, all both together. Current line from them there on Signe. Signe, right? Where are we on track? I always mix up the place on this track. Yes, I drove there in real life and I mixed up too. Oh, we are on tour, okay. There's a pit entry, so we are on tour, and then boom. And then start finish line. Oh, I didn't I didn't even have time to watch Alexis Degani overtake Ian Paskin. He did it faster than I could follow. And that will be the race of catching up. There's still 1 hour to go, and Alexis Degani already gained weight. I can see that. He gained 13th place in 10 minutes. A bit insane, isn't it? You're going to say at the start of the race is a good moment to take place because you can overtake the little train of car, but still quite a feat. David Doe right now catching up. The slipstream is helping. The Ferrari top speed is apparently not that great. He's going to make the move before the end. He's on the inside. Xander is leaving him the inside lane. Oh, Xander jumped a bit there. He lost some traction, and so he let him pass. Okay, well, he didn't want to, but he did. Wider line from Xander there, which is the best line for here, in my opinion. Go wide on the double droite and jump inside at the end. I have to say, it's quite a technical track. The corners are not easy, and it's especially the blue line and stuff everywhere, and the fact that it's very flat and wide, you are sometimes a bit lost on where you are in the corner. It was easier when there was gravel on the side to know where you are. But yeah, David Doe took the lead there. He's already running away. Xander is dropping in pace. Manuel Chancho also trying to get Mike Landret. They are not even in the same category, but they're still fighting. Alexis Degani right there, catching up on everyone. The best lap of the race right now is from David Doe, 157.1595. And the second best lap is from the guy we are following right now, Alexis Degani, 157.448. I'm actually going to put the ID stats so you can see. Average lap of 201 for him. 159, 158. Average lap of 158 for Xander. How is he behind? I guess the 201 from Alexis because he was stuck behind cars. He's now really close to Richard Vinima. Caught him on Signe. On Bosseno. Going on the inside of Bosse, shoving his Aston Martin on the inside. Forcing Venema to take large. They're side by side for Bendor. And he stays side by side all along Bendor, but no, he drops behind right at the end. But no, he tried to keep his place. Oh, nice defense from Richard Venema. No in tour. Second to last corner of the lap. And a little switcheroo. And side by side at the exit of Tour. No, it's who is going to accelerate fastest. He's in front. Alexis Degani is in front. And will Richard take his place back on braking? No. Alexis brakes a bit later and gets the place. The P9. 14 overtake in 15 minutes. He's only 1 second behind Mike Landret, and Mike Landret and Manuel Chancho are a bit slower because they're fighting each other. So as everyone else is pretty much far away from each other on track right now. Well, there are people who are close, but still, we're going to concentrate on this. Actually, Emanuele is running away from Mike. Mike and Emanuele Ciancio were fighting, but Emanuele is running away now. If I was Mike, I know who's behind me. I would let him overtake and try to join the fight against Ciancio and to find a gap during the fight. I would not fight the... yeah, look. He's not fighting him, he's letting him go, yeah. Mike knows it's Alexis Degani, it's a championship leader, he's faster than everyone, he's letting him pass. Now is also a moment to get... to try to see his racing line, his acceleration point, braking point and stuff. It's a moment where you can eventually improve yourself by following him and try to do as he does. But to be fair, in 2 corners, Alexis Degani took 0.6 seconds on Mike. But no, if Emanuele Ciancio put on a fight, Mike could take this opportunity to catch up. And now that I realize it's actually quite useless for Mike, because he's in silver category and everyone in front of him is in gold. He does not have to defend against anyone in front of him. They're all in gold category, it doesn't change anything in his ranking. Behind him though is Ricard Vinima, who's also silver category and who's third in championship. We have the first and the third in championship next to each other. But to be fair, putting a car between him and Ricard would be a good move. But yeah, Ciancio and Degani are a bit too fast. Degani is going to go for his P7. Just beat his best time to 157.394, all while trying to get some overtakes. Ooh, very early on braking, Emanuele. Degani take this opportunity and just pass Insigne. No, they're still side by side for the Bosse. No, Degani gets in front during the Bosse. And no, Mike, if he was closer, he could have taken this opportunity, but he was not fast enough. Alexis up from P7 when he started P23. Meanwhile, less than a minute behind, Francesco Casali is there. He had pole position, he's now in last. But he's rejoining the pack little by little. Little by little. Oh, to be fair, Pertufesson is 1 minute behind Evenkoop. I think he will finish 20 at best, Francesco. I was a bit too optimistic when I saw him get out of the pit. But he had to repair after the incident, where sadly we had Evenkoop crash into him. It was not even fault, I mean he had a car in front of him, it was pretty much impossible to avoid. Ooh, Ralph Varela. A gap moved a lot and moved back, so I think that was a bit of a mistake. Oh, Ralph Varela will be trying to defend his place against Alexis Degani. We could just actually wait. Is he catching up, Alexis? We have someone still close to Gabriele Soraouf, but sadly the Alexis Degani fight is more interesting to me, because the guy is legit overtaking everyone right now to go back in front. So we are on board with Ralph Varela. No, we're on board. No, we are on board with Ralph Varela. We can see the Aston Martin of Alexis Degani just behind him. Just follow me written on his car. I don't think Alexis is going to follow you, mate. Yeah, look at him. He already went for a little sniff of your ass. In Pont. Virage du pont. Onto the Verrerie S. Verrerie, by the way, in French means the glass blower. You know, the people who makes glass with a little tube they blow in. The glass blow shop. I don't know if you have a name for that in English. Ooh, glass making shop, I don't know. Oh, look at Alexi. Oh. The thing is, the lines of Alexi are just a tad tighter. More optimized. Look, right there it was more optimized, so it makes him goes just a bit faster everywhere, including in exit. And I know the slipstream is doing his job. Alexi on the right now, we can see him appear. Boop. And he did the overtake before the corner even started. Look at the precision of Alexi's wheel. We are Alexi's sim tonight. Put the car exactly where he wants, and that's what makes him fast. In front of him, you can see Eduardo Daroca is having trouble staying in front. And right now I have to say the gap are quite short. Oh, yeah, no. Because after Eduardo Daroca, he will have 6 seconds to catch up on Yuval Sharon. But between Yuval Sharon and P1, there's only 6 seconds. I mean, Patrick Den is just in front of Yuval. Actually, they're actually fighting together. But not anymore. I know we see Eduardo getting overtaken by Alexi. Just optimizing his line. Going for it. Right on the long straight. None of them is using slipstream right now. Eduardo now gets into position for braking too. But he's behind and stays behind. Just a tad wide, but it's fine. So now Alex Negani has 7.6 seconds to do. In the meantime, you can see Richard Vinima and Jan Paskin. Wait a minute, Richard was in front of Anthony Smith. Richard was behind Mike Landret, and Mike Landret is now... Oh! Mike Landret gave up! Okay. That was weird. I don't know what happened to him, but we don't have any mic anymore. Not on voice chat. And we... I cannot know what happened to Mike, but Mike is not there, sadly. So now the leader is Richard Vinima for the silver category. While Sharon and Patrick Den are fighting too, just in front of him. Josh D. Castle overtaking Matt Belling and going for Matt drop way behind. What the fuck? Number changed way too fast. 50 minutes. Let's check out their fuel. Till halfway for the fuel, so they're going to refuel at 20 minutes left or something. 18 spot gained by Alexis Degani. 18 in 25 minutes. And right now he's catching up on Yuval Sharon. Not a lot actually, not a lot. But it's quite impressive. Yuval is holding well. But actually no, he was 7.5 seconds behind. He's still 7.5 seconds behind. Alexis Degani is not catching up right now. I think he reached the limit of his skill. The limit of his insane overtake. But in front of him we have Xander, Patrick and Yuval fighting. Which means we're getting a fight between P2, 3 and 4. David Doer ran away right now. And Xander is not having a good time from what I see. Wait a minute, let's jump. We can see well. Give me your roof cam, thank you. I wish I could control the roof cam and turn left and right, but I can't. In front we have Patrick then, Xander using Patrick doing a little fake attack there. Yellow flag, beware people. Ooh, a bit wide from Patrick. Green flag, not beware people. Not beware, that's both of them trying a bit too hard and going too wide. Xander missing the apex entirely. The weather is a bit cloudy. Thank you, Yuval, for being a good camera car. Oh, the little throttle input from Yuval there, just in the bit of straight between Tour and Pont. He went boom, just to try and scare Patrick. A big American V8 making the car jump a bit. As de la Verrerie. Patrick is going to get a penalty. He's going to get a drive-through if he keeps going wide like that. I mean, he's catching up, but come on. The corner you do not want to mess. Not a mess from Yuval. And Ricard following very close. I don't think he's going to try a move. Doing a fake attack. Yuval, we all knew it was a fake. Yeah, no, come on, Patrick, you're going to get a penalty if you keep going like that. That's the third time I see Patrick going way off track. Tighter land from Yuval, but I don't think it's a good idea. Because he's losing time on the Garlabang. And then Tour. Good left on Tour. Oh! Oh no, Yuval! Jumped on the curb, lost traction, and that is done for Yuval. Losing the fight. Alexis Degani dropped. Did he spin? No, he didn't drop. I'm an idiot. Yes, he did. Wait. Yes, he did drop. I think he lost 2 places. The car doesn't seem to have damage. Did he fuel? No, he did not refuel. Ooh, someone is going to have to refuel though. Simon Steele will have to refuel. Must have had a bit of an incident while trying to go too fast, I don't know. But yeah, I was thinking that Alexis Deganey will reach the podium before the end, but the podium is actually very fast compared to everyone else, while the first 4 drivers are very fast. And I don't think he's going to catch before the end. I think he's going to catch Eduardo Daroca, overtake him, and then Yuval Sharon will be too far away. Unless their pit strategy is bad and he does better. Casali soon. He was 2 minutes behind on everyone, and now he's only 44 seconds behind on Per Tuffeson. And going a bit wide. So the pole position may catch up a bit, but not as much as I hoped. I wanted a good comeback story, you know. And now I'm thinking of the Park and Recreation meme. Everyone loves the comeback story. If you didn't see it, the blooper from the series, and it's hilarious. Oh, Simon and Josh G. Josh G. Castle made a mistake, but the next corner is on his advantage. On the inside for the chicane for the first corner of the Ferrari. Will he get him on braking? He does it on braking, but then side by side, bit of contact. Side by side, oh that's beautiful. That is a thing of beauty. And I'm missing fight at the front. But the move is done by Josh D. Castle. But no, really. Josh Castle defended, it's not a move done. Nice defense, but at the front I want to see because Patrick Den nearly got Xander using, but then fell behind. And thanks to that, Yuval Sharon caught back up. Meanwhile, Alexi has his 2 targets right in sight. Will he do it? No, no. Far away. Catching up. Is he going to try the inside? Or is Ralph going to block? Yes, he's just trying to keep the pace and to get into Ralph Arena to get a speed advantage on him. Ralph is resisting, he's not trying to leave the place, to leave his spot. He's saying it's my 6th spot on the grid and I earned it! I earned my spot! Oh, the long straight with slipstream. Oh, going from the inside. The stone is not the fastest, I think. But yeah, he made the move on the straight. Patrick and Xander. Patrick taking second place. We miss the fight. We miss the fight. Oh no, Xander coming back. In Garlabin. Only Tour and Pong before the end of the lap. Yeah, not the end of the race. Yep, no lap. Oh, and touch some cool driving from both of them. Aggressive attack, but still very respectful. Thank you, Yuval. Oh, Yuval getting a wide line, trying to get the best line to overtake both of them, but no. Xander gets back his position. Yuval trying to get back inside. Eduardo Daroca, Yuval. Oh, he's getting both of them. No, he's not. The three-way fight for P2, 3 and 4. Amazing. Up, slowest corner. Le Camp. Yuval shoving his wheel, trying to shove his wheel in front of the Porsche. Forcing the Porsche to defend, making the Porsche of Patrick Den lose a bit of time on Xander Weising. Xander taking this opportunity to run away because he doesn't want to get over two. Yuval and Patrick fighting in Mistral. I think Yuval cars should be the fastest because it's a 265, 67. You know, it's the same speed as the Aston Martin. And Yuval got Patrick, then no. No, Yuval goes for the drift. Nice, 10 points. Yuval went for the drift point, the style point, and it made him lose a lot of time on Patrick Den, who is now also quite a bit of time behind Xander. Xander has a free track in front of him, but he knows he should not overdo it. He knows overdoing it may result in a big crash in a big world. But because of their fight, Alexis Degani is now only 6 seconds behind Yuval. .5 actually. Really cool fight until Yuval lost it. But cool to see anyway. Yeah, Peskin had no gap written for a while. Oh, Alan Axon, first one to go to the pit that I see. I do say that I see because, yeah, already 3 people went to the pit. But that's the 3 people who are behind, so yeah. Alan Axon, first one to the pit. 36 minutes left, everyone will have to go soon anyway. If you look at the virtual energy, they count 78% of fuel for 30 minutes, 6 minutes is a bit much. Simon Steele also went, so Axon and Steele are the only ones to have done a pit stop that is making them finish the race. Maybe to Ferson actually. 33% fuel is not bad. Malt Belling, Josh G. Castle, and Gabriel Soaruf now behind are also fighting. Well, I know they're doing the little train, but have to yawn a bit. What about the pole position guy? Oh, Mike Landry did not give up actually. He went back on track after being in the pit for a while. Maybe he had someone call him or something, he had an emergency, he had to go to pit. And he doesn't want to be the one to be the DNF. Because we have only one DNF tonight, and Anthony Smith actually that I missed. But Mike Landret is not DNF, he is in the race. Alfarella. Only 0.6 seconds behind Eduardo Daroca. Right now, in a virage de l'hôtel. Count his camp, actually. And La Sainte-Baume. It's called the virage La Sainte-Baume. La Sainte-Baume is a mountain nearby, just north of it. So it's the corner of the mountain nearby. I think maybe the corner is supposed to resemble the mountain, but I don't think it does. So, ooh, we have some fight behind too. Ah, it's backmarker stuff. Sorry. Sorry. Ah, we have Mr. Cook, even Cook, refueling his car way too much. I hope he's going to make his car heavy and even Cook is not a good strategist, I think. Also, he's repairing damage. He's in quite a while in pit. Actually, yeah, that's a long pit stop. He's been repairing a lot of damage, or did he go to the toilets? I don't know. Oh, there we go. Alfarella catching up. He's creeping on Eduardo Daroca. And Alexis is creeping on Yuval Sharon. That is the gap of the front that were really close together for half of the race are now 1/4 second apart and 12 seconds between P2 and P1. So we are not getting the fight we want, but the scene is actually helping the little Aston catch up on the Porsche. Look at that. Peter was catching. He didn't try. Ooh, and I saw Eduardo Daroca lose the back of the Porsche bit, go a bit wide. Huh. Ralph really going for it, but Eduardo is not letting him pass at any point. Gasly only 39 seconds behind Pierre Tufesson now. I think he had a good qualification lap, but he had a good start of the race too. Then he spun, and since he spun, I think his pace dropped quite a lot. He did repair damage, but maybe he has damage he can't repair. I don't know. Maybe he just lost all motivation and he's just driving until the end of the race, which I really like that he's doing. A P2 will be the best result of Alexander tonight, right? This race is a big race, so it's worth 75 points. 75 points can change everything. Oof. Alfarella and Eduardo Daroca still fighting, but respectfully at a distance. Everyone else is alone on track. There's a 4 second gap in front and 5 seconds behind. A 12 in front, 4 behind. Everyone in his little bubble, apart from Ralph and Eduardo. Mm. 29 minutes. We should see a lot of people refueling right now because, yeah, in 2 laps, everyone refueling. Not even 2 laps, 1 lap. And that's going to give some change in the ranking, maybe. Hop. Oh, sorry, I'm having a little moment there. I'm sorry, but it's quite late. I worked all day under the heat, so I'm a bit. I have water. Don't worry. I'm well hydrated. I am not in a bad position, or I'm going to pass out. I'm just very sleepy. Means after the race, I'm going to take a cold shower to get myself nice and cold, and then I'm going to jump in bed. But right now, yeah, we're going to see the pit stop going. Maybe not this lap, maybe the one after that. Yeah, they're not going this one, they're going the next one. Look at how quiet it is on this front. He's alone on track. Okay, we also have Patrick Den very close to Xander right now. Xander may have lost some pace. Also, Alexei now only 2 seconds behind, but they're going to all go to the pit. Yeah, the pit stop will be done before the battle between Alexei and the others. Ooh, Alan Axon. Close to Francesco Pirelli. Sorry. Well, Axon going for Francesco in the start-finish straight. Sorry, I didn't see the setup to that, but I showed it to you at least. And the move is done before the Verrerie. That's quite good. The move is done before Verrerie, and it seems that Axon is way faster than Francesco for some reason. Where is he on the... Ah, he lost 4th place, so yeah. He had a better pace than him. Yeah, 1 second apart. Come on, he's running away a bit. We have, oh, so Ralph Varela and Eduardo Daroca are getting closer and closer. They didn't go to the pit. They will go next lap. Maybe not actually, they're quite full still. 0.4. Et 2.3 seconds. For the yellow Mustang of Yuval Sharon just in front of him there. There, yellow Mustang, Alexis Degani. I am surprised nobody went to the pit apart from 5 people right now. Oh, and Axon in the pit. My eyes are not following what's happening. I'm surprised some of them are not going to the pit. I mean, they have to go right now, right? Ooh! Ah, c'est another Porsche, okay. Patrick Den. They're overtaking a back marker. I didn't... I thought the back marker was Val Sharon. I was there. Wait a minute. He changed car? Can't change car in the last 5 minutes. That's illegal. Up. Car in the pit. Who is car? That's car Eddie. That's car. Who is car? Wait, 13, okay. Oh, Josh D. Castle is DCA, okay. Car is Carella, Francesco Carella. Getting out of the pit now. And how much energy he put in the car? Yeah, they only put 40%. Director with 1% of fuel left. And Yuval Sharon too. Ah, first of the pack leaders to go to the pit is they're missing. Wait a minute. Yuval Sharon goes too because I think he has 0% of fuel, right? Yeah, 0% of fuel. It'd be so funny if he ran out of fuel just before the stop. But no, he's on the pit stop. He's changing, everything's fine. Okay. Thunder is back on track, yes. Well, Sharon just behind, so there's only 1.9 second, well, only 3 second gap between them. Kazali is not gaining time as fast as I thought it would be. But they have to pit to everyone. Yeah, look at the top 7. They have less than 8% of fuel, 8%, 2%. Daroka is going to pit. And Dour and Dan too. David Dour and Patrick Dan. So is Alexis Degani. Going to pit soon. Ah, David Dour in the pit. Going to get overtaken, of course. Oh, but Patrick Denis in the pit. Alexis Degani in the pit. That's it. 20 minutes from the end, everyone's going to pit. So before thinking people are fighting whatever, I'm going to wait for the pit stop of everyone to finish. David Dour already out. Oh yeah, he went a bit before, right? David Dour did a nice domination of the race from the moment he overtook Xander Rising. He has the fastest lap by 0.1 second, and he just stayed in front and stayed consistent all race long. Not that much faster than the others, so he didn't run away in front, but he kept the place. Alfarella going to the pit soon, so he's not supposed to be in front. I see Degani back to his spot. Now he's got the worst of his pit stop again. Did he repair something? Why is that low? Benning and Swaroff in the pit too. Oh, we still have a Chancho and Ralph didn't do the pit stop yet. They will have to soon. But not that soon actually. That? Alright. Sorry. Was trying to set up the camera and stuff. But everyone went to the pit, but yeah. Everyone went to the pit, but Ralph Arella. Yeah, to Fesson, okay. Ah, he's going now. And DCA, that's DCA is LMG Castle, right? Oh, DCA is a Ferrari. Oh, that's him, right? Castle DCA. Yeah. I don't know why I kept thinking about something shooting straight ahead, straight up. Alfarella going to the pit now. If he's not going to the pit now, he's going to surprise me a lot. Even Cook still has 60% of fuel after his pit stop. Coming to the end of the Mistral Straight on the Courbe des Cygnes. Deux Cygnes, pardon, sorry. Big Cygne is the name of the town on the other side. There is a Castellet behind, but double droite de Bossé. I think Bossé is also a mountain. Don't remember well. Bendor. Garlavin. And right now, yeah, he's going to the pit. We saw him take the right lane at Virage de la Tour, which is where you go to the pit. And I think that's the last one. Alfarella, last pit stopper. Yeah. Oh no, DCA is still. Wait, but he has fuel. I think the pit stop of Georgie Castle, because we saw him go to the pit, didn't count somehow. But he did refuel. But when I look at pit stop, it still says he took 0 when it took 1. So that's weird. Arella going to drop behind Degani because Degani just kept going full speed. Behind Duval too, okay. And just next to his fighting partner, his sparring partner, Eduardo da Roca. They're exactly back as they were before the pit stop. Except I think Arela was behind. Eduardo was in front. So Rhino Alexis Degani is only 1.5 seconds behind Xander. But if we look at the grid progress, he gained 19 spots. Exact opposite of Francesco Ganassi, who lost 20 spots in the race after a very, very unfortunate accident. I mean, he spun on the first or second lap in the middle of the crowd. That was... someone was going to hit him. It was mandatory. There's lots of little fight we can see. But I think we'll agree that the Lexus of Alan Axon overtaking Richard Venema in the scene on braking was really nice move. Richard flashing his light like, hey, Bastard! 12 minutes left and I can... Alexis Degani may get a podium if Xander does not defend well. But I think Xander can defend. Already I see the gap between him and Alexis going down, but not that down. The last lap of Alexis was a 147.9, 157.9, sorry. 158.5, oh, that's bad actually. What's happening to Xander? Ooh. Gap is tightening. 12 minutes to go and we'll see if Alexis actually gets the podium or not. Catch you, but he's dropping back a bit now, so... Last lap 157.9. Seven, we're going Garlaban. Tour. And Pont. Yeah, Alexis is catching 10 minutes, is too much time for Xander to defend. What Xander has to do right now is to be clean on his racing line. Oh, ho, ho, ho. You're gonna see it happen. In full defense mode, Mr. Xander. Trying to push him on the outside. Oh no, we need the exterior view cam for that. And Xander side by side in scene. Xander stays in front, But no, on the double droite. No, he stays. Oh, nicely done. He kept Alexis Degani in check for his attack. Oh, it's very weird. Alexis actually being denied an overtake and dropped behind. I'm going to put back the interval though. Ah! Matt bedding in the pit, ready to repair. They all had fuel there, so it's ready to repair. I think Xander will give us a schooling defense right now, and he may actually get the spot until the end. On board with Alexis. Degani. Well, people are spamming me with notification. What the fuck? Look at the way. Oh, you went a bit wide there, but look at the way he hit the inside the apex when in front of him, Xander just missed it a bit. Like Xander, that was beautiful, Xander. Actually, Alexis was a bit not right on that. But Alexander was a bit wide when he was tight. Gap is not tightening, that's beautiful. Let's go back outside of the car. Let me check. 159. Oh, let's check the last lap, right? The lap right now. We have a 158.6 for Alexis. 58.4 for Xander. So 6 minutes, well, 7 minutes to go. And Xander seems like he's been doing well keeping the Alexis in check. The Degani monster in check. It's good to see, well, Anaxon and Jan Paskin are also fighting, but it's a bit less at the top. And it's bit of a... I don't know how to say it. Fuck, I'm losing my vocabulary these last days. Because of the lack of sleep and the heat wave. Temperature is still 32 degrees in my bedroom. Oh! I actually did it on the straight. Nothing Xander could have done, but Xander is still on the inside. Are they still side by side? I do not know. They are not... Yes, they are pretty... Yes! Xander still side by side. Look at them twitching with the car because they're trying to stay in front. Both of them. Oh, well done, Xander. That was a huge defense. So close from each other. And now Alexis is just pushing the little Ferrari. Oh, he tried to go for deep dive, but that didn't work. What a fight. 5 minutes of racing to go. That's where it all plays. Alexis wants his podium. He wants his bad. Xander is saying no. Mine. Alexis, fake attack from Alexis, but Xander didn't fall for him for it. Sorry. Very done. Xander a bit in front. Way tighter line from Alexis there. Xander does not have to take tight line right now. He has to be in the way. Jumping everywhere. I know, sadly, if Xander doesn't get the best exit ever. Yeah, no, Alexis is going to do the move on the straight. He's going to get him on the Mistral straight. This straight line is too long. Yep. Better exit plus slipstream. They're still side by side. Oh, they're doing the same thing as they had before. Oh no! Xander lost the car and tapped Alexis in the back, but he flashes light and starts from behind. So, well done, Xander. Very fair play. But they were not going to catch up on Patrick anyway, who's 10 seconds behind in front. The small contact there, happily, as I said before, this racetrack is very safe. There's a big runoff area on scene. So they could just run away in the runoff area and go back on track softly, both of them. What happened there is that Xander lost the car a bit. By losing the car, he tapped the back of the Aston Martin, made him spin with no damage, I think, because it was a very light tap. But when you are on the curve with the suspension being compressed and everything, if you tap it, it goes immediately. So Xander, instead of continuing on his way, he just went off track with him, braked and waited for him to go back in front. And no, actually Xander is fighting him. When both people are very fast, it's very hard to run away in front, and it's very hard to overtake too. Because if you want to run away in front, the other will surely have a slipstream, will catch back up. Even though Xander got a bad exit from center bomb right now. He's dropping a bit behind. Ah, Xander, that's not good. Xander is really trying his best. They have to be careful though. Another spin and Yuval Sharon will be in front of them. Well, to be fair, I say that, but I would not be careful. I would be fighting like hell. Yeah, sadly, he's not losing much, but Xander is losing like 0.2 seconds a lap. So that makes Alexis run away a bit every lap. And Axel on the other end is attacking Ricard Venema. I don't think he's getting in though, but he's getting close in some corners. There's 35 seconds to go in the race. The fight Xander-Alexis actually kept us entertained for the last 15 minutes of the race. I was persuaded that Casali would... Ah, he gave up, okay. I was persuaded he could catch up on people, but he did not. He actually gave up at the end. Right at the end is bad, DNF. But only 2 DNF in a race is quite a good number, I have to say. Xander gave up, he's now 1.5 seconds behind, he's just driving his car. Everyone is just, maybe not Alan, but everyone but Alan is going for the drive home. And Alan is trying to kiss Ricard. Yes, kiss. Really close. Final lap, of course. David Dour did a beautiful race. Trying to shake the Ricard trying to shake the Lexus, but the Lexus is a dragster. The Lexus is there. 274, 275, 275. So side by side. No, Alan is in front right now, but Ricard is in front now. And oh! That's on you, Alan. I think that's on Alan, right? I can't see on the replay, but I think Alan just tried to go on Ricard, tried to close on Ricard. Ricard may be a bit wide, but I don't know. Well, thanks to the gap, he didn't lose any place anyway, but yeah. So the winner of tonight is David Dour. Very well done, David. Patrick Den in second place, which is beautiful. Alexis Degani in third, despite starting from the last place. He got a 20 spot during the race, 20 overtaken. Well, 22 because at one point he dropped 2 places too. Sander Huizing in 4th, Yuval Sharon in 5th, Ralph Varela in 6th, Fedoraka in 7th, Emmanuel Chancho in 8th, Jan Paskin in 9th. Doing some little donuts, so we're going to stay on him. Anaxon in 10, Richard Vinima in 11, Lorenzo Franceschini in 12, Francesco Carella in 13, Josh D. Castle in 15th place, 14, sorry, Gabriel Soaroff in 15, C.F. Simonson in 16, Francesco Perelli in 17, Per Tufeson in 18, Evan Cook in 19, Matt Belling in 20, Mike Landret in 21, were the people who actually gave up on the race. Mike Landret, Francesco Caselli, and Anthony Smith. Too bad from Francesco, it was his first race and he was actually doing really good in quali, but yeah, that didn't change much during the race. What is he doing? Oh. So we are going to check something. Oops, sorry. We do have a black screen right now. There we go. We're going to wait for the result. We need to go quite quickly among the results, and then I'm going to go to bed because I really need the sleep. So I'm not going to last very long. Are they here? No. 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 They're usually updated quite quick. I know they are not. Waiting. There we go. So start with the amateur category. Richard Vinima retakes first place despite 2 races where he was not there. Mike Landrecht in second place with only 27 points behind. Very close to Mike is Lorenzo Franceschini because he finished second tonight. Jonas Nofel still in 4th despite not joining, and Linus Weiss too. But Linus Weiss gave up on the championship because he said he may not have the time to join the rest of the race, so he gave up, which is sad because he did very well in the championship. Gabriel Soarouf just behind Linus, but he's going to overtake him next race because Linus not there. Francesco Carella just behind that, not far away either. Josh Castle started tonight, no? Josh D. Castle started tonight. What did he say? Oh no, that's Ben Lavajo, sorry. Didn't start tonight. I think he gave up on the race after the two last. Josh Castle got his best result tonight, which is quite cool. And Pertu Fesson behind being quite consistent. Ranjiv just start. Francesco got a second place last week and got 7th tonight. So he must be a bit disappointed in himself. Simon, Anthony, and then Evan Cook. It was his first race too. And he finished 9th, which is quite a good place for a first race, but sadly it doesn't give him enough points to be anywhere in the championship. In the pro category, Alexis Degani, after his 3rd place tonight, keeps the first place in championship, of course, with 4 wins right now. Why is the second place the one is that is wait, to be the 3rd one, right? Ah no, because it's a 2-hour race, so it was a worse result. Okay. David Dour in 2nd place after his very bad start of the season. He's doing very well. Yuval Sharon in 3rd. Ralph Varela in 4th, and Xander Huizing catching up a bit in 5th. Only 11 points behind. Emmanuel Chancho in 6th. Patrick Den in 7th. Now got quite a lot of points tonight, so I think he jumped a bit in the ranking. Bruno Zanchi 8, Eduardo Darocca 9, Anaxon 10, which is actually his finish tonight. Malt Belling 11, which is also his spot tonight. And then Jan Paskin, who only joined the 3 race, is getting a bit of point to move himself from the people who didn't start. And Francesco Casali, it was his first race. He did a beautiful qualification, but then, sadly, he fucked up the entire race. Well, he got fucked. Actually, he spun by himself, but someone gave him damage. It was not his fault. So, sad. I hope we'll see him again, Francesco Casali, and we'll see some better luck for him next time. So, next week, where are we next week, my people? Next week is the second to last round. July 6th, it is Barcelona. We're going in Barcelona, so we're moving away from my hometown to go to Spain. So I'll see you there, everyone. Until then, have a good one. If you want to see more of me, I'll be on my stream surely tomorrow and other days. And apart from that, night.